Hello, 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 everyone. It is the end of our first week of the Global Job Fair week. I have to say the end of the first week because this session was going to be our closing out session, but I'm happy to report that we are only closing out the fireside chats and that the job fair will be extended until October 31st so that our hiring managers, as requested, will have more time to explore our amazing talent pool hailing from 40 plus countries. So, hiring managers, if you haven't been able to join us this week and would like to be a part of this, reach out and we will give you the code for the job fair access on our platform. Thanks to our amazing partners, this is free of cost to you. Sign up at pocmi.com/GFW, GJFW, or email us at info@pocmi.com. Now let's recap this week of fireside chats. They were amazing. First up, we had Pierre Paolo and Mark of Reuters and Amazon giving us a peep at their journey of finding a job abroad and living abroad. One from a perspective of doing it for many years, and another just recently moved. The feedback, the feedback and the feedback was great. And of course, what we did take away from that was you have to present your best self at all times. And that means showcasing your work. And of course, having a plan, being sure about what it is that you want to do and move in that direction. Next, we had our fireside chat with Lysandra Rickards of Soul Career. And she was talking about understanding your soul career before you move and also what companies should look out for. And in that session, we also saw, again, that you need to be very clear about where you're going, what you're doing. In this session, though, she was helpful in terms of letting you know how you could go about figuring out, what steps to take to find out if you're in your soul career already or if you need to do some more work on that. So definitely watch the replays if you feel like you could use some help in that direction. And then we had an amazing fire chat again. I'm sorry, I'm so excited about them. With Nadine and Renee of, one Film Commission of Jamaica and one National Commercial Bank for Jamaica. I forgot to talk about the moves for all of these people, right? So Piero Paolo moved from Italy to the US. Mark moved from Jamaica to Canada. Renee moved all over the world since she was a child, and then she moved back to her home country, which was Jamaica. And also Nadine moved from a very young age to the US, and then as an adult, she moved back to Jamaica. Lysandra the same. She moved to the US and moved back to Jamaica. So all of these people have experience in what they're telling you about moving across borders. So it's good to, to hear that, whatever struggle that you're feeling is not abnormal necessarily, but there are ways to get around it. And it's, as Nadine and Renee mentioned, again, you have to be very clear on what it is that you want to do and go after it. Be very conscious and be very, the word I'm looking for here is to be very, you're going to be very aware of yourself and just, don't doubt yourself. And then lastly, this morning, we had our fireside chat with Natasha. Natasha has experience moving across borders herself, but also hiring across borders. And she spoke about what you should consider, both from the hiring manager's perspective and from the candidate's perspective in terms of your benefits, what's your payout package, what to think about in terms of cultural differences and cost of living differences. So definitely another great one to think about and to watch the replay. I mean, it has just been such a great week. Thank you, all of you, for tuning in. And I hope you learned a lot from this session. and at the very least picked up some inspiration to go after that international opportunity, whether as a hiring manager or a candidate. You can always find the replays in the live section of your dashboard. So keep going back for the reminders. Also, both hiring managers and candidates can look out next week for the discount codes from Soul Career, Deal, and TriNet. If you're on the platform, please send us some feedback and let us know how you're doing. We'd love to hear that. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, everyone. I will check back in next week. We may not have the fireside chats, but definitely just to say hi and see how everybody is doing. And thank you again for tuning in and participating in Pocmi's Global Job Fair Week. Remember, Pocmi, Piece of Cake Migration, your place for global hiring and opportunities. Have a wonderful weekend again. Thank you.